Hello everyone and welcome to your another session of math. We are going to continue with our chapter operations on rational numbers. So we have completed one objective in it. I have showed you introduction of rational numbers where we came to know, where we learned what are rational numbers and we did some operations on it, right? Now today what we are going to do is we are going to add and subtract rational numbers. Okay, it's very easy. Those of you who have already know how to add or subtract fractions, they will be able to solve operations on rational numbers, specifically how to add or subtract rational numbers. So let's start. Our objective for today is students will be able to add or subtract two rational numbers. So our objective for today is to add or subtract two rational numbers, right? And these are our steps to build skills. Write numbers in rational form. I'll tell you what are rational form again. We have already done this in our last class. I'll again we'll do a quick revision of rational form. Then use butterfly method to add or subtract the numbers. हम फ्रैक्शन के लिए भी बटरफ्लाई मेथड यूज करते हैं टू ऐड या सब्ट्रैक्ट. So we are going to use the same method, butterfly method, to add or subtract the numbers. In the end, we are going to simplify the numbers, right? हमने simplify करना भी सीखा है in grade 6. So we are going to simplify the numbers and write down the final answer. Very simple steps to build skills. You don't have to do anything much. Pause your video here, write down the objective and write down the steps to build skills in your notebook. Alright, now since you have written the objective and steps to build skills in your notebook, we'll quickly start with the revision of rational numbers. So what are rational numbers? Class, numbers which are written in P upon Q form. P upon Q मतलब हम उसको फ्रैक्शन के फॉर्म में लिखते हैं, न्यूमरेटर अपॉन डिनोमिनेटर. तो अगर न्यूमरेटर अपॉन डिनोमिनेटर जो फ्रैक्शन का फॉर्म है, if the numbers are written in fraction form, then these numbers are called as rational numbers. Only one important thing to keep in mind is जो denominator होता है, it is not zero. In rational numbers, the denominator is never zero. If the denominator is zero, then it is not a rational number. Apart from it, if it is a negative number, if it is a positive number, if it is in decimal form, any other form of number is a rational number. Only one exception, which is the denominator must not be zero. So some examples of what are rational numbers. 3 upon 5 is a rational number because 3 upon 5 is written in fraction form and denominator is not 0. Similarly, 6 upon 11 are rational number. 2 whole number, 3 upon 9. This is the type of mixed fraction. We can convert it into a proper fraction, right? So this is also a rational number. A non-example of a rational number would be 6 upon 0, where 0 is written in the denominator. So ये rational number नहीं. ये 3 examples rational numbers के हैं. ये rational number नहीं हो सकता है. क्यों नहीं हो सकता है? ये तो numerator और denominator के फॉर्म में लिखा है. क्यों नहीं हो सकता है? Because the denominator is 0 and rational numbers में denominator is never 0. Alright, so class, this is our question for today. Add the following numbers. Okay, these are two questions where I have to add these two. There are these two questions, and what do I have to do? I have to add. Okay, now 6 and 3 upon 9. I need to add them. We are going to follow our steps to build skills to add them. First step is write numbers in rational form. Rational form क्या होता है? The form which is written in P upon Q. तो मुझे ये फॉर्म में नंबर लिखना है, ठीक है? So I'll do my first step, 1 there. Now if you will see, there is nothing written in my denominator here. Numerator में 6 है, but नीचे तो कुछ नहीं लिखा. If there is nothing means that means we have 1. So I will write 6 upon 1 and I need to add it with 3 upon 9. Step 2 is always to do butterfly method. So we are going to do butterfly method here. Right? This is how we do butterfly method. I hope that you remember. 6 9s will give you 45. Sorry, 6 9s are 54. 3 1s are 3. And I will multiply this with this and I will write down here. 9 1s are 9. Class, remember I am not adding them. This was butterfly method. Butterfly method में हम क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन करते हैं. तो 6 9s are 54, 9 1 3s are 3 and 9 1s are 9. Now I will write down these numbers. This will be 54 plus 3 upon 9. 54 plus 3 upon 9. लिख दिया नंबर. Now I will add them. 54 plus 3 will give me 57 upon 9. 57 upon 9. What do I have to do? ये मेरा हो गया ऐड करके. माई स्टेप 2 इज डन. स्टेप नंबर 2 एंड स्टेप नंबर 1 कंप्लीटेड. स्टेप नंबर 3 क्या है? सिंप्लीफाई द नंबर्स एंड राइट द आंसर. अब सिंप्लीफिकेशन हाउ टू डू, राइट? सो सी बोथ द नंबर्स, वेदर बोथ द नंबर्स आर कमिंग इन अ कॉमन टेबल और नॉट. दिस इज हाउ वी डू सिंप्लीफिकेशन. दोनों भी नंबर एक ही टेबल में आने चाहिए. सो 9 जो है वो 3 के टेबल में आ जाएगा, राइट? वी विल ऑलवेज स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 2. ये 2 के टेबल में नहीं आएगा, ये भी 2 के टेबल में नहीं आएगा. विल गो फॉर 3. 3 के टेबल में 9 आएगा. यस, 3 3s are 9. 57 आएगा. आई डोंट नो, राइट? आई कैन नॉट से कि नहीं आएगा और आई कैन नॉट से कि आएगा. इफ आई डोंट नो, आई डोंट नो. सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल फाइंड आउट वेदर 57 आता है कि नहीं आता है. हाउ टू फाइंड आउट? बाय डूइंग डिविजन. 3 1s are 3, 2 बच गया. लॉन्ग डिविजन मेथड. 3 9s are 27. आता है. When your remainder is 0, that means this number is fully divisible by 3. At what times? 19 times. So I will do that. 3 1s are 3, 3 19s are 57. क्या बच गया? 19 upon 3. Again check whether these two numbers are coming in a common table or not. 3 के टेबल में 3 आएगा, but 19 आएगा 3 के टेबल में. 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18. 19 नहीं आ रहा है. That means these two numbers are not divisible by a common table or by a common number. So what I will do? This is my final answer. So my answer for this question 6, 3 upon 9 is 19 upon 3. I hope that it is clear for you all. Just one important step here is, बाकी सब पूरा 6th standard का है. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन, दैट मींस बटरफ्लाई मेथड एंड सिंप्लीफिकेशन. सिर्फ एक इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप है, दैट इज यू नीड टू राइट डाउन द नंबर्स इन रैशनल फॉर्म. जो स्टैंडर्ड रैशनल फॉर्म होता है वो फॉर्म में यू हैव टू राइट डाउन. दैट्स इट. क्लियर? ऑलराइट क्लास. सो नाउ वी विल गो फॉर सेकंड क्वेश्चन. 0.9 and 1 3 upon 5. Now this number is written in which form? Yes, correct. This is written in decimal form. 0.9 ये decimal form में लिखा है. I need to convert it into fraction form. Rational form में मुझे इसको convert करना है. So how to do it? Point के बाद कितने numbers है? 1. So what I will do? First I will write down 9 in my numerator. और डिनोमिनेटर में जितने जीरो, कितने जीरोस आएंगे? जितना पॉइंट के बाद नंबर है. यहाँ पे आई हैव ओनली वन नंबर, आई हैव ओनली वन डिजिट आफ्टर द डेसिमल, दैट मीन्स 10. व्हाट इफ आई हैड 2 डिजिट्स आफ्टर द डेसिमल? तो मेरा नंबर बन जाता 92 और यहाँ पे 100. व्हाट इफ आई हैड 3 डिजिट्स आफ्टर द डेसिमल? तो 921 इन माई न्यूमरेटर एंड 3 डिजिट्स है आफ्टर द डेसिमल, सो 0, 3 0. Right? But now for this question I have 0.9. So one number, which means how many zeros? 1 0. Right? This was your quick revision of decimal form से how to convert decimal form to standard fractional form. Now this is done. I need to add it with this number. If you will see, this is a mixed fraction. How to convert mixed fraction into proper fraction? Multiply the denominator with the whole number. 5 1s are 5, right? This is something like how we used to do it. 5 1s are 5 and 5 plus 3 8. So 8 upon denominator में तो 5 आएगा. Remember हम क्या करते थे? डिनोमिनेटर को होल नंबर को मल्टीप्लाई करते थे और न्यूमरेटर से ऐड कर देते थे, तो मुझे न्यूमरेटर मिल जाता था विच इज 8 और डिनोमिनेटर राइट इट डाउन एज इट इज विच इज 8 upon 5. नाउ what do we have to do? We have to add them. Since the numbers, the denominators are not same, I have to do butterfly method, right? So butterfly method करेंगे. 5 9s will give you 45 plus 10 8s will give you 80 upon 10 5 will give you 50. ऐसा ही बटरफ्लाई मेथड करना है. I am not showing you the butterfly का वो sign. I am just directly writing down. Okay. Now 45 plus 80. How much? This will be 5. 8 plus 4 will be 12. 125. You can do your addition by drawing a working note on the right hand side of your page upon 50. Right? Now I have to see whether these both numbers are divisible by a common table or not. दोनों भी 5 के टेबल से जाएगा. 5 10s are 50 होता है. 125 I don't know, so I will do it here. 5 के टेबल में आता है क्या नहीं? 5 2s are 10. 2 बच गया. Take this 5 down. 5 5s are 25. आता है when my remainder is 0. So 25 is my answer. Now again मेरे पास आंसर आ गया 25 upon 10. Again this 2 comes in a common table which is 5. 5 2s are 10. 5 5s are 25. So 5 upon 2. Now 5 upon 2 is my final answer. Why? Because इसके बाद और सिंप्लीफाई मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ. I cannot simplify this further because these two numbers cannot come. They don't come in a common table. So my final answer is 5 upon. I hope that this much is very much clear to you all. Just this one more step, one important step that you have to do whenever you are adding or subtracting any number. Clear? So just pause your video here now and copy this question ka how to write it down and copy this sum. Okay? You can pause it here right now and write it down in your notebook. These two answers you can write it down in your notebook. Subtract the numbers. So 5 2 upon 6. This is the mixed fraction. I need to convert it into a proper fraction. So these and these will get multiplied. 5 6 are 30 and I will add this. 30 plus 2 will give me 32 upon 6. Now this is 5.35. This is in decimal form. I need to convert it into fractional form. So 5.65, right? एक चीज तो मुझे पता है डिनोमिनेटर में क्या होता है. डिनोमिनेटर में what I will do is I will see how many digits are there after the decimal. There are 2 digits, so I will write 2 zeros down and write down the numbers without the decimal. That is 535. So 535 upon 100. Right now I need to subtract them. Subtraction कैसे करेंगे? Do the butterfly method here also. Now can you see class, this is a very big number, right? But we can do the butterfly method, no problem. नंबर ज़्यादा बड़ा भी होगा तो भी हम butterfly method कर सकते हैं क्लास. 100 into 32 कितना होगा? Do the multiplication, write it down. I know that the answer will be 3200. Now 535 multiply by 6. 535 multiply by 6. This I don't. So I will do 6 5s are 30. 6 3s are 18. 19 20 21. 6 5s are 30 32. So this is 3210. Right? And 6 into 100 will give me 600. So I will write it down here. This will be 3200 minus 3210 upon 600. So 3200 minus 3210 upon 600. Now when you subtract these two numbers, the answer will be in negative because ये छोटा नंबर है और ये बड़ा नंबर है. तो जब मैं माइनस करूँगा दोनों को, मेरा आंसर नेगेटिव आएगा, राइट? सो 3200 में से 3210 को when I subtract, I will get minus 10 upon 600, right? So this 0 and this 0 can get cancelled, right? 0 में से 0 हम डायरेक्टली कैंसिल कर सकते हैं, हमको सिंप्लीफाई करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So my final answer is minus 1 upon 60. Now tell me, is this right or wrong? minus 1 upon 60 क्या रैशनल नंबर है? If I go through the meaning of rational number, वहाँ पे कहीं भी ये मेंशन नहीं किया है कि रैशनल नंबर कैन नॉट बी इन नेगेटिव, राइट? सिर्फ एक चीज मेंशन किया है कि डिनोमिनेटर में जीरो नहीं होना चाहिए. तो जीरो डिनोमिनेटर में जीरो है नहीं, डिनोमिनेटर में 60 है. दैट मींस दैट इज करेक्ट. So according to the standard rational form, this number is correct, which means rational form or rational numbers can be negative also. Rational numbers can be in negative, rational numbers can be in positive, rational numbers can be in decimal form, rational numbers can be in fractional form, in mixed fraction form. It can be in any form. Just one thing, that it cannot be 0. तो यहाँ पे मेरा फाइनल आंसर जो -1/60 आया है, which is absolutely correct. ठीक है? So when I subtract these two numbers, my answer is -1/60. So these are your homework questions, class. Solve the following numbers. I have given 4 numbers. I have given 4 questions for addition and 4 questions for subtraction. That means total 8 questions you have to do. Okay? If you have any doubt regarding any question, you can WhatsApp me or you can call me. Alright, I will be available for you. So make sure that you write down these questions in your notebook now. Pause your video here. Write it down in your notebook. After writing it down, class, make sure that you start solving and complete your homework by 1:30 p.m. today. Send it to me. Send the picture of your notebook by 1:30 p.m. If you are not sending your homework, class, you are marked absent. So make sure that you are sending your homework by 1:30 p.m. every day. ठीक है? हम रोज अभी अटेंडेंस ले रहे हैं क्लास, तो जो भी होमवर्क नहीं भेज रहा है वो एब्सेंट है, और जो होमवर्क भेज रहा है उसी को हम प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? So make sure that you just don't watch the video, but also do the homework in order to be present. Clear? So with that, we have come to the end of our class. I hope that you all liked our today's session, and I'll see you next time. Alright, thank you so much, class.